friends, it's me Nikki here on how to paint your Kitchenaid mixer. I did my research and I recently painted mine from green to white to coordinate with my new kitchen. Please disregard anything you see in the background. I taped this during renovations, so my backsplash is not tiled and you may see some other things, but the renovations are done and that video is up also. But I thought this would be great to share because a lot of times you can find Kitchenaid mixers on clearance or on Craigslist or yard sales, but the color may be off. So this is a way that you can keep the quality and paint it the color you desire. So let's get started. Okay friends, the first thing you're going to do is you want to unplug your mixer. You want to remove the mixing bowl, any attachments, and then give your mixer a nice wipe down. You just want to make sure that it's clean before you start doing any painting. Now for this project, you're going to need a Phillips head screwdriver, and you're also going to need a flat head screwdriver along with some painter's tape, and then of course your appliance epoxy paint. I'm using the Rust-Oleum one here. This is the one with the research I've done that I found that is really the perfect mix for your Kitchenaid mixer. We then want to start removing those parts that we can take off before painting. One being the base plate here because it has 3 simple screws in there, and when you take those screws out, you're easily able to remove the plate. So you just remove it and set the screws and the plate to the side. We then also want to remove our little Kitchenaid emblem here, and this is simple. You just kind of unscrew this little black screw here and everything comes right off. Takes no time to do. Again, set that to the side. Now the next thing is your silver banding here. You definitely want to take this off. It's going to make it so much easier when painting. So there's 2 screws in the back, one on each side. So you want to take your Phillips and you want to remove those. And then you also need to remove a screw in the top here, which will allow you to take this back base off also. And then also 2 screws on the side there, which you're going to need your flathead screwdriver for to get those screws out. So take all of those screws out, then you can easily remove the back off, which will then show all of the components. And then you can also take your banding off and you're good to go. So now that we have everything taken off that we can possibly take off, there are components that we do not want to paint that we're not able to take off easily. So we're just going to cover those with painter's tape. And so what you do is you just want to make sure that you get all of your little black knobs and the components here. You want to be sure to tape those off along with putting a Ziploc bag over them after you take them off, because you definitely do not want any paint on them. The little silver band around the base there, and also your cord. You don't want paint to get on your cord. So any areas that you do not want painted, you want to tape off. And here's a little diagram I did for you to kind of show you the components that you want to make sure to take off. And definitely remove the bowl and any attachments. You don't want that included while painting. So now you're ready to take your Kitchenaid out to a well-ventilated area, preferably outside, and you're going to spray paint it with that appliance epoxy paint. Now the downside is it doesn't come in many colors with the Rust-Oleum, but do your research. There may be another brand that has a more variety in color, but the key is that epoxy appliance paint, because then you can wipe it down, wash it, and you have the same quality of your original Kitchenaid paint. It really feels the same. I love that I didn't lose that quality, and it had great coverage. So if you have any questions, let me know. I hope you found this helpful. Also, definitely I posted my kitchen makeover reveal video. I'll link that below if you want to check it out. I have a follow-up video with more details coming. I hope you all are doing great, and this is Nikki saying goodbye.